So Valentine's Day has just passed, and while everybody was talking about love, right, we have seen that founders also fall in love while building the business. But this love is not a good love. This love is a bad love. And I've seen founders having three types of love while building the business. Love for idea larger than life, love for the product, and love for the business. And in this video going ahead, I will deconstruct these three concepts of love that are technically large mistakes that will not help you to build a business. So let's talk about the first thing, which is loving the idea of disruption. I meet so many founders who, when I ask them, what do you want to do? They say, I want to build something disruptive. I want to build something for the country. I want to build something for the world. I want to maybe solve like a large problem. So basically they're not out there solving the problem. They're in their head, living in a world where they love the idea of starting up rather than actually doing a startup. Because of this myth in their mind, they are always stuck on finding something larger than life. And they will never ever get started. My solution to this is, don't fall in love with the concept of building a business. Find a problem you can fall in love with and then try and solve it. That would be my number one answer or number one advice to all of you. Take number two is loving the product. So I see so many founders who fall in love with the product they have built. And this is one special category of founders, which is either who are builders, designers, creators, artists, people who have built something ground up, coders for that matter, right? Once they've built something, and because they've built it with all the passion and love, they think and believe that others will also like it or love it the way they love their own baby, right? But that's not the thing. For an end user, it is the usability, it is the value that products add to them, and multiple other factors that makes them adopt a product, and not just because somebody has built it. So don't fall in love with the product. The solution or the approach here is, if you're building something, don't build something as if it is going to be only built one time, and you have to be open to take a lot of feedback from the potential users or potential customers, and be open to add those feedbacks, change the product, pivot the product over time. So last mistake that a lot of founders do is falling in love with the business. Now, how falling in love with the business is different than falling in love with the product? While you're making a product, you have just built a product. But when we say you are falling in love with the business, we mean that you are again in the idea of building the business, even if the business is not profitable, and you're just running on that treadmill, trying to maybe figure out something so that you can make the business survive. And the mistake here is they don't pivot at the right time, or don't understand that what they're building is not really substantial and can never be profitable. So here are the three things I want to focus in this video, and I want to give advice to the first time founders, even a lot of second time founders also, that never fall in love with the idea of building something big, never fall in love with the idea of your product, and never fall in love with the idea or the business that you're building. Fall in love with the problem, fall in love with the customer, and maybe go out there and solve something substantial. Before I end this video, one thing I would definitely advise that you should fall in love with, and a lot of founders rather don't fall in love with that, is numbers. If you are building a business, my friends, numbers are your best friend. A lot of founders hate numbers, but trust me, when you're building a business, numbers are your mirror. So whether you're building something real that customers want, sales figure will show it to you. Whether your business will ever be profitable, your net margins and gross margins and overall financial model will tell you. Whether your business can become scalable, overall growth trajectory will tell you. And when you look at these are scary situations if the numbers are not going in the right direction. And this is the reason a lot of founders avoid numbers. But this is my advice. If you want to fall in love, want to build a real business, fall in love with numbers, understand numbers, because they are your best friend and they will actually help you to go in the right direction and actually build something that is really, really valuable. I hope you find this advice valuable, and I hope you use this as an action plan and revisit what you're building. Please make sure you like the video, and also please make sure to subscribe the channel. And if you are an early growth founder or an early stage founder, have any questions about your startup, please leave them in the comments below. We make weekly videos on startup, entrepreneurship, pitch deck, and fundraising. And we are building all of this content so that we can help early stage founders commit less and less mistakes and quickly accelerate on the journey of building a great company. So that is all from my side. Dilnawaz Khan signing off, and I'll see you in the next one.